we're living in surreal times, and that's putting it politely. The things that are happening now politically, the things that are happening in the UK are beyond unbelievable. Surreal is a polite word, but it is surreal, and so many disgusting, terrible things are happening, which we're told the government can't, or the mafia as I call them, not the government. The government can't do anything about it. They can't sort it out. They just can't get to grips with these situations. But you and I both know that if they really had the will, if the will was really there, they could have sorted, for example, the migrant situation out. This migrant chaos could have been sorted out, or 90% sorted out, ages ago. So we know that it's going to be down to people power to resolve this. Now, at a residents' meeting in Crowborough in Sussex recently, there were lots and lots of very, very unhappy residents, rightly so, very scared residents, because they're being asked to take a proposed 600 migrant illegal young men into their community. It's only a town of 22,000 people. And honestly, it's laugh or cry. You cannot believe this is happening. If you'd have told me 30 years ago that something like this would be happening and almost becoming the norm, I would have thought you were crackers. I wouldn't have believed you. Well, I would have struggled to believe you anyway. But here we are, surreal times. And at this residents' meeting, one person very aptly and wittily said in the residents' meeting, how do you, to one of the local representatives, to one of the an MP, I think it was to an MP, how do you plan to meet the sexual needs of 600 men? Well, exactly. So you're going to put 600 young men, undocumented, illegal, into what it's like. This wasn't a hotel; it was an army. It was a military barracks, wasn't it? You're going to do that, and how abnormal and unnatural is that? But yeah, indeed. How do you plan to meet the needs of 600 young men that are just going to be moved in, living together just like that in a small town in Sussex? I think there's going to be a job for Bonnie Blue there.